What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Mo Crosby. It's your boy Lucas. We're back again with another episode of Lucas and Moe Versus the World. We about to go in. Hope you enjoy.
Alright, what to do, knuckleheads? On today's episode of Lou and Moe Versus the World, we will go into a die-hard Christmas review, Grammy nominations. But first, we're going to start with a Shape of Water review / thoughts. So, Mo, before I go in on this fucking movie, I'm going to let you tell the audience your thoughts of Shape of Water.
All right, so we're gonna do it. I think we always do good cop, bad cop. So good cop. It looked good. The story was quite interesting. The performances were good though from certain actors. Michael Shannon, of course, like always top notch. I would even go as far as saying Doug Jones again delivers a stellar performance. You know, I mean, you don't see him sometimes. You just know, you know, that's the person in whatever costume he's wearing. He delivered a stellar performance. It was a little weird at some points. Okay, let me not say a little. It was a lot of weird at some points. But there were 2 points I wanted to walk out in this movie, but I couldn't because everyone was there. It was an okay movie. I don't know about Oscar nominations and anything. It was just really okay. I'm not going to say too much so I don't ruin it for anyone who actually has high hopes for this movie.
No, fuck that, because I'm going to say a lot.
Well, there we go. This is the best.
If you got high hopes for this movie, I suggest you turn your motherfucking ears off right now.
Well,
Mo is like sugarcoating the shit out of this movie for y'all. Wait, Mo, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead, man.
Octavia, I was kind of disappointed with because it seems like, you know, from between The Help and every other movie she's done up to this, she's settled into playing this kind of role. And I thought, you know, finally we're gonna see something different from Octavia Spencer, but it looks like this is what we're gonna get from her. Like, I don't know. I don't.
Magical Negro.
Huh?
She's the magical Negro.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't want to say she's peaked, but it kind of feels like she's peaked. But yeah, out of all the performances, I definitely enjoyed Michael Shannon's the best. The lead lady. Yeah, I think I should just let Lucas go now. Because I can't think of too many good things.
You should go to this show. Okay, so as Bo said, for Emmy Awards, she get a lot of visual award nominations.
Maybe costume
and Golden Globe nominations. It's going to get Golden Globe nominations also. Costumes because of the time period, because it is set. I believe it's supposed to be set in the 50s.
Yes, it
really never tell you a time frame of the movie.
No.
The 50s was the time period.
It seemed almost Cold War era though. Or no. Space race.
Yes, space race era. So that would have been late 50s, early 60s.
Yes,
60s
definitely.
or mid 60s.
It fit right.
Yeah. Sally Hawkins was interesting in this role, and it's because she didn't really speak. Well, not really. She didn't speak at all, and the only time she spoke was the worst part of the movie when she decided to put a Broadway number in this fucking movie.
God.
Made no sense. But other than that, just the emotion on her not speaking, and you know what? I'm trying to sugarcoat this shit, and I'm trying not to talk. She fucked a fish in the movie. Okay, that's the key part of this fucking movie. She fucked a fish.
That was at that point. I think the movie just turned on its head for me.
Oh my God. It was kind of interesting that it started off with her masturbating and them showing you her daily routine
every morning.
Cool. Every morning she cooked eggs and she masturbated. I mean, I don't cook eggs every morning, but I can possibly relate to other things sometimes. But the point she did every morning was kind of weird, and you know, it is what it is. If that's part of her daily thing. But when we get to seeing the fish and we get to the compound where the mermaid is held, and everything of that nature, I think the film loses a lot of its luster because they force this relationship with her and the fish man together. And they try to use the point that she's supposed to be mute meaning she can't talk, that she can relate to the fish better. No, none of that shit works. None of it fucking works at all. She falls for this fish way too fast. Like, she's the most basicest of bitches by how quickly she fell for this fish. And then when she fucked the fish, that was it for me. At that point, I checked out of this movie. I mean, it was over because at that point, none of this shit is believable because she fucked the fish. Dude. I mean, literally fucked the fish. Multiple times. She fucked this fish.
I think the part that made me check out the most was when so she lives above a movie theater, right?
She flooded the apartment from the fish.
Okay, that was fucking weird. That was so fucking weird. I was like, why would they do this? But you know what? Again, you know, I can't really complain. I don't know what I expected of this movie because I didn't see a lot of trailers. I saw one trailer before I went to go see the movie, so I didn't know what I really expected from it. But yeah, it was just a lot for me. It was a lot. Like,
it's a weird movie from a director who is weird.
Yes.
And he just took it a tad bit too far.
And like, you know what?
If we would have focused more on that, on how the fish feels isolated and how she feels isolated because of their situations. And they don't have to come together. It could just be a metaphor for how to treat people or how people are different. Anything of that nature could have been done.
Right.
The moment you had them go into a sexual relationship, it's over.
Exactly.
It's the Little Mermaid. It's a rated R version of the Little Mermaid.
Pretty much. I mean, there were interesting story elements, though. There were interesting story elements, like her neighbor friend, you know, who was kind of like gayish or just gay.
He was not gayish. He was clearly gay.
Like, that was an interesting storyline, and I think you could have told us something more about that, but they decided, oh, we're just gonna touch this and keep going, because they wanted to focus on the fish and her, you know, in this weird pseudo relationship. And I'm like, there are other relationships that you can use to show us.
All of those relationships combined make the story.
Yes.
Between him being gay, Octavia Spencer being a black woman in that time period, her being a mute, and him being a fish. Like, all of those stories connect together, and they should have connected together and took out the sexual element altogether.
Look, man,
but because they didn't, we get to sit there for 2 hours and watch her fuck a fish.
Period. Like, that was it. But I mean, is there anything else you want? Is there really anything else you want to talk about this movie? Because I ain't got nothing else to say about it. So let's quickly
that's what I said thoughts, because she fucked the fish. That was my only thoughts, really. All
right, yeah, okay. On a scale of 1 to 4, Lucas is or isn't impressed?
Oh man, Jesus Christ! I say 2.5. 2.5.
2.5 is impressed.
Yeah, because visually the movie is amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Michael Shannon is great. Yes. Allie Hawkins is really good before she fucks the fish. So I got at least give it 2.5. On the visuals alone, it gets a 2. The performances give it a half.
I go
fucking the fish took away the other part.
Yeah, I say 1.5. Again, you can't rest a movie. You can't rest the movie on its visuals, and you've taught me this. Every time I said Zack Snyder is a visual storyteller, no, you can't do that. So I'm not. I mean, I love Guillermo del Toro, but his last maybe 3 movies have been
lackluster.
Very, very lackluster.
Aaron's Labyrinth. SCP. Oh shit.
Yes, it was Pacific Rim.
That was show we go through.
Yeah, because
SCP. A different segment. Man.
Pacific Rim, Crimson Peak, and now this joint. It's just been like, come on, you got it.
I would throw the Orphan in there too.
Really? I
thought Orphanage was good. It was good, but Pan's Labyrinth right now is the peak.
Okay.
That's peak him.
That was
and
peak.
Since then, he's been on a sliding scale of how good his movies are.
Very, very. And that's kind of crazy. But yeah, 1.5, Lucas is impressed for this movie again. The visuals are stunning. You're looking at a great, like, every scene is just really great. The sets are awesome. Michael Shannon takes a performance, like gives the performance. This is how you know GDT is a good director, because Michael Shannon. Let's look at Michael Shannon in Man of Steel, and let's look at Michael Shannon here. Pretty much almost the same character, because I will find him is the theme for me, because you're looking for the fish and you're looking for Superman and Man of Steel.
He's been the same character in almost every movie besides
Man of Steel.
The space movie. No, the Midnight.
Oh yeah, Midnight. I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna say Midnight Run, but that's not the name of it. But that's beyond the point.
Yeah,
that's the only movie he played different. And that's because he played a father in that movie.
Yes.
Every other film, he plays this exact character over and over again. Dude.
Yes, someone you want to hate, but you have to understand his
Yes, he did this in Tom Ford movie last year also. Nocturnal Animals.
Yes,
same role.
He played this in. I mean, if you go to TV show, he played this in Boardwalk Empire. This was literally his character in Boardwalk. Well, besides the "I will find him" part. So, but yeah, Michael Shannon delivers.
I will find you.
No, seriously, because if you watch this movie, his theme once the fish merman goes missing is "I will find him." Like, I will do whatever it takes to find him. Bruh, he was kind of scary.
I was hoping he was gonna slip and call the fish Kal-El.
He probably did. When we get like deleted scenes, you probably hear him call the fish Kal-El. But anyways, let's move on because we got a lot to talk about. Grammy nominations. I think this is a good because we're talking about a movie that could be considered for awards, but Grammy nominations have come out and they look very goodish. I mean, they look really stacked, especially.
Did you say goodish though?
Look, man, it's because there's certain things that I'm like I could do without, certain categories. I'm like, yeah, we could, we don't need to talk about. But I mean, let's talk about the ones that we really care about. Record of the year, album of the year, song of the year, best new artist, which they have some interesting names. Solo performance.
Like the way you worded some interesting names in that best new artist category.
Yes, no, there's some interesting names in the best new artist category. So, Lucas, what do you want to talk about first for the Grammy nominations?
Now, let's see, Mo. I would say we could start off with probably best album because I think that's the peak nomination thing for them. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased as fuck because of Jay-Z 444.
I knew it.
Best, hands down too. It's not even fucking close to me.
Yes,
it's the best album that got released last year.
Yes,
I'm a little biased on that, but it's cool. It's understandable.
I mean, the albums of the year are "Awaken My Love," Childish Gambino, 444, Jay-Z, "Damn," Kendrick Lamar. I don't know why that's on there, but anyway, "Melodrama" by Lorde and 24K Magic. Look, I like "Damn," but it had almost no replay value to me. It had maybe
none at all.
Yes, it had maybe 3 or 4 songs that you heard on the radio, but that's I felt like that was kind of forced. But yeah, if you asked me what my album of the year was, I would say 444. Like, it's easy because inside of "Awaken My Love," which was a good album, but not great. "Damn," again, no replay value. "Melodrama," I never heard anything from because I don't listen to Lorde. But 24K Magic, I don't generally listen to Lorde, but 24K Magic is also interesting because Bruno Mars was everywhere last year. Or like, I mean, what do you think?
That fucking album's amazing, dude.
It's on so many levels.
That fucking album's amazing. Now, but when we get back to the nominations, I understand why Kendrick got nominated because lyrically, and for some people emotionally, "Damn" is a great project. But I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been my choice.
Yeah,
"Awake My Love" has no business being in this category at all.
Look,
at fucking all. I'm highly confused.
I think it's
between Skip and Ed Sheeran. The point he didn't get an album of the year nomination.
Yes, Ed Sheeran should have gotten an album of the year. You're right.
The point The Weeknd didn't get the album of the year nomination here.
Exactly.
It's also makes no fucking sense to me.
None at all.
So, and Lorde's album is great.
Okay.
I've heard it multiple times. It's an awesome record, but it's not better than those 2 albums that I just named. So I'm confused on how she got the nomination. I'm confused how Childish Gambino got a nomination. This nigga made 1 song everybody knows, and no one knows anything else on that fucking album.
I think it's a thing.
You say that album, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's a Stay-Boat song."
Yeah,
that's it. It's fucking it. I think no one knows anything else about this dude.
I think it's a thing where Childish or Donald had a year. Like, he had somewhat of an amazing year last year. I mean, what's the show ATL? People are still talking about it. He was in Spider-Man, and he had this album. So he just, it was just a thing where I feel personally they were like, look, let's just, this guy's been out, he's doing something, let's just give it to him. Because I can't see why it's in there. It's yeah. I want to talk about
that's all.
Yeah,
but let's we're gonna try to run through the shows and pick it quick.
Record of the year
for you was 444.
Okay. Record of the year.
Album of the year though was 444 for
444
right?
for me. Yeah, 444 for me also.
444 for me is between 444 and Damn, so it would not be surprising if Damn actually.
I think it's between 444 and 24K Magic because again, that was Bruno Mars did his thing. Exactly.
Come on, dude.
Record of the year is Redbone, obviously. Despacito is in there. The Story of OJ, Humble, and 24K Magic. Like again, Bruno Mars is racking it up. What do you think? What do you think about Record of the Year?
Sorry, OJ. Come on,
wow.
Dude. You can't like the impact and the importance of that fucking record. Dude, there's no fun. If he does not win Album of the Year, which I can see it going to Kendrick, he's a lock for Record of the Year.
Okay, so Record of the Year for me, it's tough. I want to say 24K Magic, but you're right. We could be seeing Story of OJ. We could have OJ. Somebody said Despacito, the remix.
Despacito is a dope little dance song, but for Record of the Year, nah.
It is also.
I think it's up for Best Pop Performance.
Yes,
which I think if it is, it should win that one, but not for Record of the Year or Song of the Year. Neither one of those.
Yeah, okay, because it's also nominated for Song of the Year. Song of the Year is Despacito 444 Issues by Julian Michaels. 1-800 the Logic song with the about suicide, and That's What I Like. What do you got?
I'm gonna sound like a stand again, but
444.
That fucking 444 song, dude. The song 444 made me apologize to women for the fucked up shit that I did to them in my life. I listened to the show and I was like,
yo, you're right. 444 was very. I think this was the year of Jay-Z. Last year was Beyonce's year. This year is like they're a powerhouse in terms
some of those the lyrics in that song, and I think that's the reason he's going to win is because the lyrics in 444 as a song.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah. But I mean,
her innocence dying, I still mourn his death.
Yes.
I apologize for the stillborns because I wasn't present.
Because I wasn't present. Those are tough. Those are tough lyrics. I'm not gonna argue. Those are tough lyrics.
I mean, the closest to me with him would be the 24. That's What I Like, because that's like such a dope song.
It is such. I mean, Bruno Mars did his thing. Even if, to me, if Bruno Mars doesn't win anything, I just think he should at least he should take solace in the fact that his record or his album got, recognized for so many categories. Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Album of the Year. Like, he did his thing. He was
everywhere. That little Hawaiian boy can sing. That's what it is. That little Hawaiian boy can sing. God damn it.
Best New Artist, though. Alessia Cara, Khaled, Lil Uzi Vert, Julia Michaels, and SZA. And what is this, SZA or ZA or whatever? SZA, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit about. I don't give a what? SZA. Okay, Scissors. Yeah, my bad. So, what do you think? Best new artist.
She is the best new artist. It's going to be SZA.
I was gonna say Khaled.
Fuck no. Her fucking album shits on Khaled's album, dude.
Wow.
That Love Galore song is so fucking big, dude.
It is.
Her album's amazing. Like point from start to finish.
I just think I heard her album so much I got sick of it. I heard all her songs so much I got sick of it. Yes.
Because you said the same thing about Khaled. He's everywhere, Best dude. New artist. Everywhere.
Yeah. Best new artist is Khaled, Alessia Cara, Lil Uzi Vert, Julia Michaels. Every time that's why I said Lil Uzi Vert in that category. I mean, look, he was everywhere.
Hey.
Like
you know what? There's a lot of little niggas who like that little nigga, but
yeah.
I am not one of them. His album was fucking trash.
Yeah, like, it was bad.
He's only nominated because of the single. He's not even. He has no business being up here for the way his album actually.
Right. Best pop solo performance, which is interesting also. Love So Soft, Kelly Clarkson. Praying by Kesha, which was a strong song. Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. What About Us by Pink. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. I May Stand. I'm going to say Ed Sheeran.
What's this going to be Shape of You? He better win.
He better. I mean,
better win.
Praying by Kesha is a strong...
by Kesha is because it is written by Adele too. Yes. So that's a big record. But that Ed Sheeran, They fucked Ed Sheeran on every other category. So anything he's nominated in, he has to win.
Yeah, because he's also up
They
for
fucked him on
best
anything
pop.
else.
Yeah, he's also up for best pop vocal album, which contains Coldplay, Kaleidoscope, Lust for Life, Lana Del Rey, Evolve by Imagine Dragons, Rainbow by Kesha, Joanne by Lady Gaga. I still say Divide is gonna win this one because he's in there. I don't see. Look. This is a tough
Kaleidoscope album by Coldplay.
Yes,
amazing,
that's the only thing I was gonna say in there.
That Lana Del Rey album is.
Look, man. So are you saying Ed Sheeran doesn't win this one?
That little depressed white girl. That little depressed white girl can make some great music. That's what I'm saying.
So are you saying Ed Sheeran doesn't win this one?
Nah, he gotta win. They have no choice.
Exactly.
They fucked Ed Sheeran over this year.
So many times. Like I feel like Ed Sheeran has been fucked over by the Grammys so many times, but you know, it's whatever. Like it was, I think, what was it, last year or 2 years ago? It was between him and the male Adele. What's his name? Sam Smith.
Don't you be disrespectful. I don't give a fuck how good you think Ed Sheeran is. He is no Sam Smith.
No. He is better than Sam. You know what?
No, he is not. He's nowhere near as good as Sam Smith.
So let's keep it moving then. Let's keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving.
But this is where Ed Sheeran should win. His two categories he's nominated in.
Let's see. Best rock album. Do you care? Best pop duo. Do you care?
Not really.
All right, so let's move on. Best rock song. You don't care. Best rock performance. You don't care. Best alternative. I feel like maybe we should talk.
Mo, I'm just assuming, and I could be just a Negro about this.
Yes.
I'm just assuming that you wouldn't know these categories that well. I listen to all forms of music.
No. I actually do. This is why I was saying, I was asking if you care because do you think most of our viewers would care about that? Most of our listeners would care about that?
We may have some that think that this is Let's skip. You might as well. You know what, Mo? You have just stereotyped our viewers.
I know, I did. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
Just stereotyped them as black people who only care about hip hop and R&B. Okay.
Yo, that was some shit. You know what? Let's do this. Let's move to let's do one. Let's do best rock performance. You Want It Darker by Leonard Cohen, The Promise by Chris Cornell, Run by Foo Fighters, which was good, No Good by Kaleo, and Go to War by Nothing More. Who you got?
I love The Promise.
Really?
Cornell. Love that song.
I thought You Want It Darker by Leonard Cohen was good. Like Leonard Cohen.
It was. But this is not a category where I feel it's something out of place.
Okay. So you think anyone in this could win it?
Yeah, this is. Well, I'm going to say Chris Cornell because I love the song, but this is not like some of the categories we discussed where you can pinpoint people who is being nominated.
Right.
This was a pretty good list. You nominated that.
All right. Okay. Let me do one more. Best alternative music album: Humans by Gorillaz, Everything Now by Arcade Fire, American Dream and LCD Sound System, Pure Comedy, Father John Misty, Sleep Well Beast, The National. I'm a stand for the Gorillaz, so I'm gonna say Gorillaz. Who you got?
It was between the Gorillaz and LCD Sound System.
Wow,
American Dream album is so dope.
Okay.
I was disappointed by Arcade Fire's album.
Really?
I was disappointed by it.
It wasn't fire.
You're such a non-progressive black person for
Let
that. It wasn't. It up to some of the other stuff that I've heard from them, so I was a little let down by that one.
Okay.
But I stumbled upon LCD Sound System.
Okay.
I completely stumbled upon that one and loved it. Gorillaz again. Yeah, I'm a Gorilla.
Yeah,
in a way.
They just they have a sound and they're really good at being consistent, is what I say. So maybe that might hurt them because they didn't really do nothing really new on this. But I think that might be the only thing that hurts them, is because the Gorillaz are very consistent at being consistent, which is sometimes not a good thing, huh?
Now, Mo, we can go to the categories that you say our audiences love.
Yes, best
R&B performance. Now,
let's do best urban contemporary album because Free Six Lack, or is it whatever? I don't even know how to say this dude's name. Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino, American Teen by Khaled, Control by SZA, Starboy The Weeknd. Look. I feel like the ladies, every lady that listens to this podcast is gonna take control. I'm going to buck the trend and I'm going to say Starboy. Starboy to me.
I'm going to shit on all of you and say the name you can't say because I know why it's throwing you off.
Okay.
The album is called Free Black and the artist is called Black.
Get the fuck.
I know it throws you off with the 6 in front of his name.
Six
his
lakh.
name is Black. His name is Black. And that fucking album is amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing on a level. It's between that and Control by SZA.
Okay. All right.
Nothing else can compete in this category over them two.
All right. So best R&B album. Who you got? Because 24K Magic is on this one. Ledisi, Let Love Rule. Huh?
Ledisi? My God. Did you say Ledisi? Ledisi. Damn you, Mo.
Free the Real by Music Soul Child. Gumbo, PJ Morton. And Freudian by Daniel Caesar.
And that's it right there. Daniel Caesar. That fucking album's amazing.
Oh, so you got someone else that says it with you as the best R&B?
That fucking album, man.
Yeah.
And I know that Bruno Mars is going to win because he's Bruno Mars.
Fuck yeah.
Understand that.
You don't think
Daniel Caesar has the best.
Ledisi. You don't think? Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't think Ledisi? Because I thought Ledisi was really good. I thought the album was really good.
This album is like middle of the road for Ledisi. It was not as good as The Truth. Came out a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Or like her first album. So
Jesus Christ.
It's good, but it's not as good.
Twice.
Yes, you did. 3 times.
3 times. Actually. All right. So best R&B performance. Do you want to go to that?
But cool. Who
right.
got, Mo?
Who I got for best R&B performance? Let's see. Anthony Hamilton and the Hamiltons all the way. Still. Laugh and Move On by the Baylor Project for me. Best traditional R&B performance.
Really?
Huh? Best traditional R&B performance. My bad. That's a different category.
You just jumped 2 categories.
Yeah, my bad. Who you got for best R&B performance? Because it's Get You by Daniel Caesar. Huh? Who you got? Are you singing Red Bone?
Stop at Daniel Caesar for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm singing Daniel Caesar.
Oh, my bad.
Stop right there.
Because that's who I got too. That's where I'm gonna stop. Daniel Caesar is where it's at for me. Yeah, I don't see anyone else that came close in that category. R&B song. We already did that. Did we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Best rap performance.
Best rap performance. Yo, which I think let's do best rap song, best rap performance, because those have interesting names, in there. Bodak Yellow for best rap song. Chase Me. No, exactly. Chase Me by Danger Mouse, Run the Jewels, and Big Boy, not gonna win. Humble by Kendrick Lamar, not gonna win for me. Sassy by Rhapsody, not gonna win. The Story of OJ, it's for best rap song. It's between Bodak Yellow, which is incredible for me to be saying out of my mouth. Bodak Yellow and The Story of OJ. Who do you got in that category?
I'm gonna fuck your head up.
Are you serious?
Kendrick for Humble.
Whoa, what? You really did.
Yeah.
You really did.
Yeah.
So it's
and the reason why is because I don't believe he'll win any of the bigger awards, but this is one that could be a lock for him actually. Okay.
All right, so let's jump down to best rap performance. Bounce Back by Big Sean, Bodak Yellow, Cardi B, 444, Jay-Z, Humble, Kendrick Lamar, Bad and Bougie, Migos, and Lil Uzi Vert.
Fuck all them little niggas at the end. All of them. Migos and Lil Uzi, fuck all of them. They have no business ever been nominated for anything musically.
Do it look like I got left on Bad and Bougie?
Yes. I swear, the moment I saw those nominations, I want to give them the Joe Budden walkout. Like,
oh man,
fuck out of here, dude.
Oh man,
444 is that's it for me. Like, I don't think
rap performance.
It's a toss up when rap performance.
Yes, not rap song. Rap performance. You see, that's what's always confusing.
It could be Bodak Yellow.
Yes, that's why I see it being Bodak Yellow, because that, I mean, hey, that song is powerful, man. To certain people, that song is.
It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. It is literally the anthem for the Ratchets, and it should not be. But
did you say the anthem for the Ratchets?
It is the anthem for the Ratchets. It is. She literally started the song with like little beat like that. That beat is so hard.
It's so hard.
That beat is
that
so
is the
hard.
Hardest drop. It drops. It's like it's like for a beat drop. That's when the beat drops too. It's like little, and it goes in.
Exactly.
You know, one thing I do like about the song, it never slows down. It never gives you a chance to breathe. So you're like constantly going from. So I think it could win performance. I don't know why this song is on here. Best rap / sung performance. Yes. Problems by Black with a 6 in front of his name.
That's it. There you go. That's
Crew.
There you go.
Crew. Gold Link. I don't know who the rest of those people are.
Really?
Look, Gold Link. Every day that's the song, right?
Brett Fizzer, whose album is also amazing. Shy Glizzy, I have not heard much of him.
Yeah, exactly. So Family Feud, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Loyalty, Kendrick Lamar featuring Rihanna, Love Galore, SZA featuring Travis Scott. I will actually say
if SZA and Travis Scott don't win this, it's a Travis.
I was about to say I see them winning for Love Galore, because actually of all her songs on the whole album, that is the one I'd listen to most. So
you picked the single to listen to the most.
I don't know, because again, it's just when I listen. No, because when you can call me a basic ass nigga or whatever, but when I listen to all of it, it's just the one that resonates with me the most. It's just okay. I like this one for some reason. It might just be because Travis Scott, or that, you know, the beginning, the intro into the song. I need like, it's just so chill.
And because she sounds so much like Rihanna on that song.
That might be
For months, I thought it was Rihanna.
That might, you know what? That might be it.
For months, I thought that was Rihanna. I said, "Hey, this is a dope ass Rihanna song."
Right.
Album drop.
Right.
And then I heard SZA's Control, and I'm like, "Oh, that's SZA."
Okay.
No. Even though Family Feud is like one of the dopest songs.
Right.
On 444.
Right. It should win, but I don't see it winning in this one. What else you want to talk about? You want to do score or soundtrack? You want to do soundtrack?
Do soundtrack.
Or you want to talk country, just in case?
I listen to country music. I strongly doubt you would know.
Besides Lady Antebellum and maybe Sam Hunt, you got me.
You listen to Negro country. That's Negro country.
Yeah, Carrie Underwood, Lady Antebellum, and Sam Hunt. That's really maybe Chris Stapleton, but that's where it ends for me in terms of country. So if you ask me for any country, I would. And if Chris Stapleton is nominated for anything, which he is, that's where I'll stop between him and Sam Hunt. So you got me there. If you want to, get anyone.
Best country album should be Big Little Town, The Breaker. It's an awesome album. Chris Stapleton's album is good. It's not as good.
I thought Lady Antebellum, but you said Negro country.
Yes, Negro country.
Best country song. I think Body Like a Back Road by Sam Hunt to me should win, but that's up to you.
Literally just said if it's any of them, then that's who you're going to pick. So,
I told you. So let's move on from this.
Better Man by Little Big Town is an awesome song.
All right,
and it just happens to be written by Taylor Swift. The huge hit, the huge country hit.
I know,
so
which no one
might as well lock them in for best country song for that.
That's amazing. It's funny how people really hate on Taylor Swift, but that's a different show for a different. So that's a different topic for a different show. So let's go into soundtrack for visual media. Best compilation soundtrack for visual media: Baby Driver, Guardians 2, Hidden Figures, La La Land, or Moana. Who you got? I say Baby Driver.
Oh no!
What?
Not. It is between Hidden Figures.
Okay.
And La La Land.
Oh, you just like La La Land, man. Get out.
Fucking love La La Land. You can fucking hate as much as you want to, but those are all original songs. La La Land is so fucking amazing. Like, it's between Hidden Figures and La La Land. Like, I don't know which one, but for this category, I may go La La Land.
I think because when I was watching Baby Driver and just the way the songs came in with the action and it hit, like, how Edgar Wright directs and makes things like really, really connect. I just think that's what enveloped me into the movie, and that's what made me like the movie more than it should have been.
Wouldn't that put you into a musical? Like, that's why I'm thinking, like, yes, if he did, maybe a lock, because the way those songs came in,
right,
with the emotion of the plot, man, it's perfect.
All right, best score soundtrack. Arrival by Johan Johansson. Dunkirk. Hans Zimmer.
Oh my God.
Game of Thrones. Ramin Djawadi. Hidden Figures. Benjamin Wallfish. Pharrell Williams and Hans Zimmer. La La Land. Justin Hurwitz. Who you got?
Damn it. I want to say La La Land again.
Of course you want to say. I would actually.
But I'm gonna say Hidden Figures.
That's what I was gonna go. I was gonna go Hidden Figures because everything with Benjamin Pharrell, Pharrell for me is starting to just be a different kind of like artist, producer.
Like, tore that shit up. That whole soundtrack, everything about Hidden Figures musically is amazing.
He is just.
And he reduced Hans Zimmer to just a low brow.
Exactly.
Like you don't understand how hard that is after listening to Dunkirk.
Yes.
Like, man.
Yo, it's crazy.
I'm gonna say Hidden Figures, but I'm cross my fingers for La La Land.
Of course, I think you just want to say La La Land, like period. But you know,
hey, listen here. It's a song on the first song on La La Land I listen to every morning when I wake up.
Okay,
every morning.
All right,
like clockwork. It's a song that wakes me up in the morning. It makes me feel happy when I wake up in the morning. Like it's perfect. It's God damn it.
All right,
La La Land.
All right, so we'll do two more before we move. We move from this topic. Let's do best written for visual media. City of Stars from La La Land, of course.
City of Stars.
How Far Will I Go? From Moana. I Don't Want to Live Forever from 50 Shades Darker. That's one with Taylor Swift and Zayn. And Never Give Up, which is Sia from Lion. Who you got? Of course. Let's not even talk about this one. That's who you got.
City of Stars is going to win. I'm just letting you know now.
It'll be cool for Moana to win. I think that movie, didn't do what it was supposed to do, but I think it'd be cool for that song to win. That's it. That's all I got. And then let's move into the last one. I think I want to do for this. Oh man, I want to do two more, but I said the last one. The last one I want to do for this. Producer of the Year, non-classical. Calvin Harris, No ID, Greg Kirsten, Blake Mills, and The Stereotypes. I feel like you're gonna say No ID because 444, but I'm going to say Calvin Harris. And
I'm clearly going to say No ID for 444.
That's it.
It is literally possibly the only reason he's nominated in this category. I mean, you can't have the album of the year, the song of the year, the record of the year, all the nominations he has. He produced every track on that album.
Right.
Of course he's producer of the year. He is not even a competition.
You know what's really great about this album is because what was the last Jay-Z album before this? Was it Magna Carta, right? Holy Grail?
Magna Carta. Yes.
As much as I like Jay-Z, I thought that was kind of subpar. You might want to.
It was the concept that he did for 444. And he didn't execute it as well. Even Jay-Z says it. He said the same concept. I didn't execute it as well as I could have.
And I think, again, when he was also experimenting with Magna Carta, and he experimented with a lot of producers, but I think Jay-Z and No ID, just to me, you can't go wrong with them together, in my opinion.
He's like the fourth best fifth. He's like top 5 of producers to mix with Jay-Z.
Yes.
I had to think for a second because always number one, like the number one producing sound with Jay-Z is Timbaland.
Yes.
Like what they do together is amazing.
Oh my God.
And then I say Just Blaze is right behind Timbaland with him.
Yes.
Pharrell is right behind that.
Yes.
And then Kanye West, and then you get the No ID with Jay-Z.
Right.
Those are like the producers.
If you did not say Kanye West, I'd turn this whole podcast off right now.
Like those are the ones you will want to see mixed with Jay-Z.
Yes.
It's those producers because those are the ones who bring out the best out of him.
Yes.
Including DJ Premier, but him and Premier haven't worked together in years. Mm-hmm. But Premier was also like that with Jay. Bringing out those great songs. So No ID is producer of the year to me.
Okay. I say Calvin Harris, but we'll see what happens when it's all said and done. That's all I got for you for Grammy nominations. That was kind of a lot, but we went through it. We went through a couple categories, and we hope you guys, if you have any questions or you want it, I am also sorry for messing up Lettucey. I'm sorry for stereotyping all, if not some of our
your whole listening audience. Your whole listening audience by basically saying we only care about the black categories. Let me talk about nothing else. God damn.
I am really sorry for that, but you know, let's move on. We got Christmas movie coming up, right, Lucas?
Yes. So,
yes.
Christmas coming up, and me and Mo were discussing great Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top of anybody's Christmas list has to be Die Hard. I know people say, and they want to argue, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
I don't
Fuck
know
you.
how.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you very much.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Very much.
And the
so.
Nakatomi Tower, it was Christmas. The Christmas movie, damn it. So, me and Mo are going to get into this review of the third best Christmas movie of all time.
Okay.
Die Hard.
Okay. Yes.
I'll start off first with a synopsis of the movie, Mo.
All right.
Just in case you haven't seen it.
Ooh.
All right. New York policeman John McClane. I always got to be real careful because I used to call him John McCain, and I was always getting confused. John McClane is visiting his estranged wife. I'm not going to say that word right. That's just me.
Okay.
And 2 daughters on Christmas Eve. He joins her at her holiday party in the headquarters of the Japanese-owned business she works for, but the festivities are interrupted by a group of terrorists who take over the high-rise and everyone in it. Soon, the detective John McClane realizes that there's no way to save the hostages but himself. I did not say that right. But fuck you. You know what I'm talking about, Mo?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It is a Christmas party. But I mean, let's get into the movie. It's a Christmas party.
That got to be the worst plot. Let's start off.
It makes no sense. It just
no sense at all.
It makes no sense.
Wife, and they take over the tower that she's in
right.
on Christmas.
Right.
Why are any of them there at that point in time? Who the hell has a holiday party that late?
Man,
so many questions I have.
Some holiday parties be going into like, hey, it depends. It depends. But I mean, I don't know. Well, most of the holiday parties
at the holiday party. You're doing coke at the holiday party.
I mean, you got to look about the time period too. They were doing coke everywhere at this time period. Look,
that is true.
Exactly. But no, let's start off with the fact that he goes to visit his wife and kids, estranged wife and kids, on Christmas. So this is a first of all, the notion that it's not a Christmas movie, that it only happens to happen because it was around the Christmas period. It is a fucking Christmas movie. I don't want to hear anyone.
Starts off with a Christmas song.
Exactly.
Literally starts with a Christmas song.
Dude.
When they're in that limousine and he's like, man, play some Christmas music. He said, man, this is Christmas music.
Exactly.
And the Run DMC joke comes on. Like, this is 100% a Christmas movie. But again, well, that's something we're going to have to teach these people about, because not only is this a Christmas movie, so is Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
People out there who don't know, these are 2 Christmas movies. 2
great Christmas movies. Like, look, there's family involved. Like, okay, like, let's look at the basic of Christmas movies. Christmas movies happen with family, getting together. And there's always, every Christmas movie, there's always that one person or that one family member who's like, the outside of it. And then they finally, they finally bring the person into the fold. That's exactly what this movie is. Dad isn't, in our lives anymore. But, around Christmas, we're going to come together like a family and realize that family over everything. That is why this is a Christmas movie.
One of them being together.
Exactly. So for anyone that sits there and says Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, I want you to explain to me why. Because you know what's so funny about this? You cannot take this movie outside of Christmas and make it as good as it was. I don't care what you say.
It's around Christmas. That's the whole point of him visiting her there, is because it's Christmas.
Boom. Because it wouldn't work if he just went there for Valentine's Day. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work if he went there for Easter. It's a Christmas movie. Anyways, he goes to see the family, and I love the fact that he's like, you know what? I got vacation. I mean, the whole reason I think why she left was because he's always working, right?
Because he was working and didn't think she would make it out in LA, so there was no reason for him to move out to LA.
Right, yes.
He was always kind of her feeling. I think the limo driver said at the beginning when he said, well, I got separated, and he goes through the spill of how they got into the fight, and she moved out here for work, and the limo driver said, oh, so you thought she would fail.
Right.
That was what his goal was. She would fail and come running back to him.
Right. Which is typical.
What happened when she became successful.
Which is typical, white man at that time in life. It's like, oh, women are,
We will not separate this by race, Mo. That is typical man behavior. You thinking that woman will not find anything better?
I am trying to make up, Lucas. I'm trying to make up for the Grammys thing earlier. Like,
you can't. You didn't call her lettucey. We're past that moment.
But anyways, look. He finally realizes, he's like, yo, let me try to make up, for my family. Like, if you take the guns out, if you take the, the shooting out, this is a true heartfelt Christmas movie, because the reason he went is to try to get his family back on Christmas or during the holidays. I want to see my kids. Like, everything in this movie is centered around Christmas. Let's okay, so the terrorists are there, like, yes, woo, but again, all of this happens because, hey, I fucked up. I want to make up with my family. So I'm going to, go around there during Christmas. Like, I don't know. For people who sit down, like, I think where the general misconception is guns and terrorists and shooting.
The Christmas movies can't be violent. But exactly. We have Christmas movies that are always violent. Like The Christmas Story has guns in it.
Right. Think about the one with Arnold and the toy. Like, he became he was looking for the toy. And he ended up becoming an action figure. Yes, Jingle All the Way. That was like, yes, it was funny, but there was some violence.
National Lampoon's Christmas is a rated R Christmas movie.
Like, so,
are you crazy?
Yeah, I don't get.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie, and that's a horror Christmas movie.
Krampus is a Christmas movie, and that's a horror Christmas movie. It's a horrible horror movie, but it is a Christmas movie. So
it is. And he was eating people. He was eating people.
Yes. So again,
on Christmas,
I want people to, down in the comment section below, I want you to tell me why you think this is not a Christmas movie, why it doesn't work for Christmas. Again, I've told you, take out the terrorism, take out the guns, and watch the actual movie for itself and see the reason. Again, like Lucas said, he thought his wife was going to fail when she moved out, but she didn't. She became successful. He saw that he messed up, and he's like, let me go fix this. Again, this is a basic Christmas movie. Any Hallmark movie will be this very plot. Take out the guns and the terrorists.
Everything he could to make sure his wife survived the holiday.
Boom.
And her friends.
And that's what makes
against terrorists at the Nakatomi Tower. God damn it! I'm not leaving out the terrorists and everything else. That's what makes Die Hard great.
Oh no, that's what makes it great.
Like, great Christmas movie.
Did you know there was a point where
this man more violent than Home Alone? As a
No.
Exactly.
Because the only reason why anyone would say Die Hard is more violent is because, it's men. But you have a kid putting people through these things. It's funny, but come on, it's fucking violent. At some point, we will talk about Home Alone. That's a different movie for a different show. But yeah, like, at some point this man goes barefoot in this movie.
Dude, that's the bossest part of this movie. Where he has no shoes. No, because he goes barefoot at the beginning when he comes into the hotel,
yes.
Well, the Nakatomi Tower, where she's at in her office.
And he's like,
he takes off his shoes to feel the carpet.
No, but I'm saying like he goes legit barefoot. He's fighting.
Runs through the glass. Everything.
Barefoot. Like,
welcome to the party, pal. Like, come on, dude. You can't not like Die Hard, okay?
You cannot call it not a Christmas movie, period. Like,
it's a perfect Christmas movie.
It's a perfect Christmas movie.
It has love, it has family, it has terrorists, it has violence. It's the perfect Christmas movie, man.
I said it has terrorists. But
you can sit around with your family and watch Die Hard.
No, you really can. You really can sit down with your family and watch Die Hard. I mean, worst comes to worst,
a few cussing, but it's not overly sexualized.
No.
It's great. It's just some cussing with some gunfire. And even one of the terrorists, as he's killing cops, says the Christmas theme.
Right.
Not a creature was stirring, but the three police officers in formation behind the building, and they kill him. It plays like the perfect Christmas movie.
It is a very, very good Christmas movie. Is there anything else you want to add to this Christmas movie? It's awesome.
Awesome Christmas movie.
Yes.
You must see it. It is, for me, number 3 on my list of top 10 Christmas movies.
You know what? On the next show...
I said on the next show.
On the next show, we should do your top 10, because my top 10 will be different, but we should do your top 10. Lucas's top 10 Christmas movies. Just let him know what it is before we get into, the rest of the show.
That is dope. That is true. We're going to do that.
All right.
Right before we do the next Christmas review going into the show. That'll be dope.
That'll be dope.
If you haven't seen Die Hard, and you haven't seen Die Hard during Christmas, everybody should have seen Die Hard at this point. I need you to sit around with your family, a warm fire, turn on the television, and watch Die Hard. Bring all the little kids around. Let them see how we really supposed to treat terrorists. And then they can sit down and enjoy Die Hard.
With some fucking hot chocolate.
Exactly.
Don't forget the hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Your kids can yell out the window, "Welcome to the party, pal!" as they throw their teddy bear down, like Hans when he fell out the window.
Yo, this. You know what? I got nothing else. I got nothing else. Anyways, thank you guys for rocking with us. We hope you have a happy holidays. But down in the comment section below, let us know what you think for the Grammy nominations. Again, I'm really sorry about messing up, and I'm also really sorry about stereotyping. But let us know what you think about the Grammy nominations. Have you seen The Shape of Water yet? Let us know what you thought. If you've seen it, if you haven't, let us know if you're still gonna see it after you've heard our thoughts. Christmas movie, Die Hard. Yes, is it a good Christmas movie? Is it a Christmas movie to you? I really don't care, but I'd like to know. That is our show, folks. Thank you for listening. It's your boy Mo Crosby and Lukas from Lukas and Moe Vs The World. And as always, we are out. Peace.